Phoenix Suns season is over. The Denver Nuggets are moving on to the conference finals for the second time in 4 years.
Hey, let me hear that whole Joe.
Oh, again? Why can't we beat tubby Europeans? Man, at home, fellas? Really? I don't want to sound like a spoiled NBA fan because I know we got KD, went to the finals 2 years ago and have been in contention ever since. But damn it, man, we still don't got a chip. To say that changes need to be made would be an understatement. And now that I've had some time to chill out, let's see if Dash and Hoop, the now right-hand man of the owner of the Phoenix Suns, can make some recommendations as to how we can bounce back. Real quick, Hoop heads, show some mercy on me, unlike the Nuggets, and hit me with a like and sub, please. It's been dark times for the Suns community, and hitting 500 subs would do wonders to my mental health. First and foremost, DeAndre Ayton. Congratulations for getting a spot on the Shanghai Sharks, big dog. But seriously, I need him out now. No ands, ors, ifs, or buts about it. Cut the man if it comes to it, because he is a team cancer.
They must have cut me.
We should have known this was the trajectory of his career when he literally said in 2018 his main goal for his NBA career was to get a second contract. Jesus, man, we're screwed. His trade value might actually be at an all-time low at this moment. I mean, I appreciate Jock Landau trying to boost it up with his interview, though. That's why he's a man. But multiple clips of him walking away from the bench, not showing up to post-game media after a win, having his stats decline in the playoffs this year after dominating in the 2021 postseason, watching rebounds go up and not hitting anyone. I could go on for days. And potentially the most frustrating part is talking to basketball fans and Suns fans who still believe in him when pointing to his stats. To be fair, there's not a ton of fans that still believe in him, but the few that are obviously not watching the game. These are the most empty 18 and 10 stats of all time, usually balling out in the first quarter and then completely disappearing for the rest of the game. And don't get me started on the lame ass finger rolls he does when he's 2 feet above the rim, some 2K shit. Or how about the Charmin Ultra Soft push shots that he takes 5 feet away from the basket? So you might be able to tell so far that I'm not the biggest DA fan in the world. But what can we potentially get for him? Some immediate reports from Bleacher Report suggest that the Chicago Bulls would be willing to give up Vucevic or DeMar DeRozan for the right asking price. The Pacers seem to still have interest in Ayton, and shoot, if we can go ahead and grab Miles Turner somehow, I'd be a much happier Suns fan, I won't lie to you. There have also been talks about the Portland Trailblazers somehow grabbing DA. Maybe some Anthony Simons talks? I'm not sure, but I have a feeling the idea of Ayton actually just might be enough for us to get a little something for the former first overall pick. Moving on, we are now looking at the man who helped us tons to get to this point. The aging CP3. Not too long ago, I made a video being fairly harsh on Chris, wanting him to retire because of that $15 million guaranteed money. It's more than I want to pay for someone who would trick us all into thinking he's good and get hurt in the playoffs. But from my understanding, there are some potential trade destinations for him. I see Lakers fans doing Laker fan things, like photoshopping CP into Lakers jerseys, which I'm totally fine with. Go ahead and let us hold on to Rui or someone like that. I'll take whatever I can get. But we've also seen a little more depressing trade rumors for Paul, such as sending him to the Wizards for Monty Morris, Daniel Gafford, and Johnny Rookie of the Year Davis. We knew what we were risking signing Chris to that big ass deal, so we'll have to live with the underwhelming return for him. You reap what you sow. And lastly, we have the coaching situation. And I'd like to put out there for the record, Monty Williams, I do strongly appreciate everything you've done for the organization. I do understand he was, put in a tight spot where he was giving the steering wheel of a car that had made massive trades, a change in owners, dealt with injury issues throughout the regular and postseason. Tough hand to deal with, totally recognize that. But I do think in the long run, this might have been the correct decision. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but I saw a quote mentioning this might be a similar scenario to the Warriors. Monty Williams is to Mark Jackson as to what Ty Lue is to Steve Kerr. Yes, I said it. Ty Lue is who Phoenix needs to be laser focused on obtaining. And after dealing with the shenanigans of Kawhi Leonard and/or Paul George getting injured 4 years in a row, I couldn't see why Coach Lue wouldn't want to come play for an organization who could potentially be next year's favorites to win it all if they make the right moves. With reports saying Phoenix is out on Nick Nurse and Mike Budenholzer, I don't have anyone else on the radar for coaches. And please, God, do not grab Coach Mike D'Antoni. We already did that once, and that was enough. But what do you think, Dashing Hoopers? Will these three things have the potential to change the trajectory of the Phoenix Suns? If these changes are made, what could the ceiling of the squad be? Another second-round blowout? A conference finals appearance? A final appearance? Or even a chip? You let me know down in the comments below, ladies and gentlemen. And as always, y'all have a phenomenal rest of your day.